This is culturally inappropriate.
Wagwan, it's your humble host, Big Truck. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. One thing about smoke, you know when that smoke gets real thick, that means the truth is being exposed. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet, and let's get this work. Check this out.
Times, dates, decades, in order for your beautiful listeners to come up with the proper conclusion. And so when you talk about even the history of slavery, well, next time I'm going to come back, I would love to come back. We'll definitely get into that. But with Kobe Bryant, he was snuffed out because he was going to expose the entire pharmaceutical industrial complex, beginning with the NSA Therapeutic Corporation, Acorn, and high-tech pharmaceuticals, which are owned, not Acorn because they're defunct now, which are owned by the Novartis AG Group out of Basel, Switzerland, who is heavily involved in the design of COVID-19, okay? And so when you look at the Novartis AG Group, who does the drug testing for the NBA.
When we talk about the truth and we talk about things from the other side, this is what others don't know. Maybe perhaps others do know. But once you begin to see certain things play out, I'm quite sure you have questions. All of this is going to answer those questions that you may have.
And Kobe was set to receive 2 checks for $1 billion each. Why? President Xi Jinping wanted Kobe Bryant to create a rival league that will rival the NBA. Adam Silver didn't want that. Mohammed bin Salman of Saudi Arabia,
MBS.
Right, that's it. Good friend of Kobe Bryant, wanted to present Kobe with $1 billion check to create a rival NBA league against Adam Silver. Adam Silver didn't want that. Shortly before Kobe's death was the passing, okay, of the former commissioner of the NBA, David Stern, who was set to testify before Congress regarding the NBA's connection to organized crime and gambling.
You have to know how to play the game. You have, once you begin to connect the dots, now things begin to be really what it is. What's being done, what's being shown to you right in front of your face. You're not exaggerating. You really seeing it. Reality is showing you something.
So Commissioner David Stern dies. And then here comes Kobe.
I don't want to be controlled.
I don't want to be controlled.
And he won an Oscar.
He won an Oscar. That's it. You see? And now you got this counterfeit like LeBron James, who has that Boulay logo tattooed on his chest. LeBron James has that Boulay tattooed on his chest. You know the former NBA player, Dwayne Wade?
Correct. Oh, he's messed up.
Yeah, messed up. His son, Zion, is now called Zaya. Okay, this is how these black folk do, not just black people, but people within the system. To go to the next level, you have to sacrifice something. This goes back thousands of years during the time of the pharaohs.
I want to highlight something right quick. You have to sacrifice something, but also you have to sign your soul away. It just hit me just now. When it comes to modern dating, isn't that what a large number of women have done? Everything is about transactional. One of the first things that come out of one's mouth is about money. So you mean to tell me, should I say ladies, you are willing to give up your body, your self-peace, your self-respect for money? Something to think about.
If a man wanted to have access to Pharaoh, he had to sleep with the male magician. So when you look at Sean Combs, he was an FBI informant.
Well,
had recruited Kobe Bryant prior to his rape case. Now, the question remains to be answered. Why was Kobe Bryant a target? Now, Kobe Bryant was scheduled to have his knee worked on in June of 2003, okay, in Edwards, Colorado, all right? His doctor, Dr. Richard Stedman, was his knee doctor. Dr. Richard Stedman is a member, okay, also of many of these secret societies of Phi Beta Kappa. Wait a minute now. So Phi Beta Kappa is the educational and the legal arm of the deep state, while Kappa Beta Phi is the Wall Street faction. So Dr. Richard Stedman was chosen by the late Dr. Jerry Buss, the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, which I don't understand to this day, Brother Apollo. Why not? Why would you all just send your employee to another state
Correct.
to have his knee worked on? And there's no knee doctors here in Los Angeles County. And so Kobe could not be controlled by the system. And so when you look at even people like Shannon Sharp, if you're out of control, they will simply set you up.
I had my knee worked on. I had to have it adjusted, but I couldn't go to just any facility. I ended up going all the way to Boston to get it done. See, let me share something with y'all. When you move in a certain way, okay, and you stand out because you don't move like everybody else. You move in a certain way for a specific reason. Like they always say, keep your eyes on a swivel. You always have to keep your eyes on a swivel, on and off the field. When the other side wants you to do something and you say no, they assassinate your character. Oh yeah, that's the first thing, assassinate your character. They'll take what you love, they'll take what's dear to you and use it against you to get you back in line.
Kobe, including Shannon Sharp, they don't have the Holy Spirit. You know, they don't have discernment to differentiate between a lie and that which is the truth. So Kobe Bryant got caught up in a conspiracy. So
let me highlight this. What makes you think that's why? Modern feminist women will say, bring back the simps. We want the simps. We want the yes ma'ams. We want the simps that will thirst and do anything for us. Don't give us the man of value. Don't give us the man to use wisdom. Because he's going to sniff us out. He's going to call us out.
Richard Stedman, who's retired now, worked on Kobe's knee. But Dr. Richard Stedman instructed Kobe to go to Eagle, Colorado, and stay in a hotel. He meets this young woman by the name of Caitlin Faber. Caitlin Faber's parents are Phi Beta Kappa. And now we come up to Kobe Bean Bryant. Now, I got to say this, okay? That Kobe Bean Bryant was scheduled to go to court had he lived 3 days after he was taken out on the 26th of January, 2020. He was scheduled to be at the Los Angeles Superior Court on the 29th on that Wednesday had he lived. So with Kobe in Colorado, Caitlin Faber, okay, she invites him, and let's go up to your room. That's not her job. Her job is not to go up to Kobe's room. Her job was a host at the Cordelia Hotel that at the time was owned by the Prisker family at the time out of Chicago. So she cries. And don't get me wrong, if Kobe was guilty, he should have been sent to prison. I have no problem. She doesn't call the police. She doesn't call the sheriff's department. She doesn't even call home to her parents.
She doesn't even make a report. It's that you get it now, even though you've sold your soul. When it's time to give up something, you have to. You can't say no. That's like a modern feminist woman asking a man to pay for her hair, her nails, her lashes. Spend $200 to $300 on a first date. And when he says no, what does she automatically do? Humiliates him, disrespects him. You see, it's a ritual.
She goes to her boyfriend's house and has sex that night, wearing the same dress with Kobe's DNA on it.
You're not going to have sex after you've been raped.
Right. So someone's lying. Either Kobe's lying, she's lying. So wait a minute. She doesn't call the police. She doesn't call the sheriff's department. She doesn't call the executives of the hood, and she doesn't even call her parents, who are Phi Beta Kappa, good friends with Dr. Richard Stedman, Kobe's knee doctor. Next day, she goes home, and her parents say, "Where have you been?" "I've been Rahu Kobe Bryant." Okay, dollar signs now. They arrest Kobe Bryant the following day, Eagle, Colorado. An attorney is given to Kobe by Dr. Jerry Buss, who also gave Kobe this knee doctor, Phi Beta Kappa, Dr. Richard Stedman. The lawyer's name is Pamela Mackey. Pamela Mackey's law firm represents Harvey Weinstein. Pamela Mackey's law firm also represents R. Kelly. Pamela Mackey's law firm is doing the legwork for the Diddy case, even though they don't represent Diddy, but they're doing the legwork as far as the legal background work of what happened, okay, and as to why the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security raided his homes, okay. So Pamela Mackey is Phi Beta Kappa. So is Kobe's knee doctor, Dr. Richard Stedman, Phi Beta Kappa. So is the parents of Caitlin Faber, Phi Beta Kappa. So Kobe says he's innocent, okay, pays her off, goes back to Los Angeles. All of a sudden, he gets tattooed. He becomes a member of the Boule Seeker Society.
And he got the crown?
The crown, that's it. The Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral.
Humiliation ritual. You're going to find a way to convert. We're going to convert you. Not only convert you, now that you signed, you will be rewarded. Nor hurt, harm, or danger will come near your dwelling. Past cases, issues will disappear. There's still a time limit on you. So don't step out of line. If you do, that ass is mine.
Club of Rome, Committee of 300, the Hidden Hand, in the Council according to national policy. So these families have a massive interest in the global pharmaceutical industrial complex. And I got to tell you, my friend, it does not matter what color you are. It doesn't matter how much money you have. If you get in the way of profits, they will simply take you out.
Modern feminist women are getting in the way of profit. Now they must pay, and they're paying. That's why they're crashing out. Modern feminist women are paying. Men had simply picked up their shoulder pads and their helmet and they walked on, paying for what they knew what they were doing was wrong, but did it anyway.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
You're getting in the way of love. You're getting in the way of respect. You're getting in the way of peace. Men ain't having modern women take that away from them. They're going to do whatever they're going to do to protect that. Two separate conversations, but have the same meaning. What does that tell you?
And a Luciferian project completed, but this is also the immaculate deception of history. And so we've been lied to concerning the death of Kobe Bryant. Why would Kobe go after these pharmaceutical corporations who are owned by one of the most powerful entities on this earth, the Novartis AG Group out of Basel, Switzerland, who does the drug testing for the NBA, the NHL, and Major League Baseball, you see. So Kobe was a threat to the system. He was suing these entities because, not just because they were using his nickname, Black Mamba, as through their hyper rush pills, But also, Kobe said, I'm going to expose you, NSAID, Acorn with the K, and I'm going to expose you, high-tech pharmaceuticals, because you're lacing these weight loss pills with opioid substances that also cause cancer. See, the deep state doesn't care if your name is Kobe. They don't. It is so very powerful to note that Kobe was set to testify on the 29th. Okay. Then we're told, okay, it was because of the wind, the cloud, and the rain. Well, that's garbage because the LAPD, we're told, was given clearance, okay, to fly that day. Then at the last minute, they didn't fly, the LAPD. So the LAPD was first given clearance to fly, but they decided not to. And so did the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. They didn't fly it that day. But who gave Kobe clearance to fly that day? Okay. Out of John Wayne Airport, which is the same airport where you have the executives of the W Hotel, okay, back in 2018, 2 years before Kobe's death, they died in a helicopter crash near Manhattan Beach. The executives of the W Hotel that Ed Buck and his boyfriend, Adam Schiff, often frequented that hotel. And Kobe was at that hotel between 2011 and 2012 because he was separated from Vanessa Bryant. What did Kobe see the other day? So the bootlegs.
Again, what did he see that he was not supposed to see? Like I said, the smoke is getting real thick when the truth is exposed, when the truth is talked about.
When LeBron retires, his number would be called 2, okay? This is how the deep state, he thinks that he's just going to retire, and that's why he doesn't want to retire. And so that tattoo is tattooed on LeBron's chest.
Time's up, LeBron. Time's up. Some don't want to leave because they know what happens. Do you agree or disagree?
This is kind of serious right here, y'all. We talking about LeBron. And you know, just like Jay-Z and Diddy and all the rest of them got that 20 to 25 year run, and he's saying something has to be sacrificed between him, his sons, or his wife. What y'all think? I mean, you never know in that dark world. They say when it rains and pours and you want to watch yourself completely on whatever choice you...
has to be sacrificed because we allowed you.
James, who has that bootleg logo tattooed on his chest. When LeBron retires, his number would be called 2, okay? This is how the deep state, he thinks that he's just going to retire, and that's why he doesn't want to retire. You know the former NBA player, Dwayne Wade?
Correct.
His son, Zion, is now called Zion. Okay, this is how these people within the system, to go to the next level, you have to sacrifice something.
Well, trying to tell you, the game is to be told, not sold. Painting the picture, setting the stage. Most individuals have been having smoke blown up their ass for so long that they don't even see the truth, recognize the truth, receive the truth. If the truth came and sat beside them and looked them dead in their face, they will still call it a lie.
Back thousands of years during the time of the pharaohs. If a man wanted to have access to Pharaoh, he had to sleep with the male magician. If a woman wanted to have access to Pharaoh, she had to sleep with the female magician. If a parent wanted their child to see Pharaoh, that child had to sleep with a male or female magician. Nothing has changed. In the rap industry, to go at a certain level financially, you have to be what we call counterfeit, like LeBron James, who has that bootleg logo.
You don't find that suspicious. You don't find that suspicious.
Pick a side. If there is a God side and the other side, I'm an enforcer on this side. I'm not only on God's side, I'm active. You know how sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me? We traffic in words. I can get up with these words and end your legacy. It's built on sand, it just is.
A large number of individuals' legacies have been tarnished because they've sold their soul. A large number of individuals have destroyed their future because they were willing to go as far as how far can take them. This is what people on the outside don't know about what's going on the inside. I want to ask you a question and we go. Who are you? How far are you willing to go in order to have something that you never had but always wanted? And what you willing to do in order to get it?
Now I heard